You know what's so funny? I wasn't going to make a part 2, but because I'm planting by the moon, you know, so it's a new moon. And the first thing I'm going to plant for my new moon, plant some moon flowers. Why not? Do you hear that crow? I think it's a crow. I don't know. But I thought that was kind of funny. New moon. I'm going to plant moon flowers. That's okay. And I lost my little... But yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny. And you only get like 6. You don't get a lot. Now some people, and I have done this before, and some people say to like take a little pinch off them and it helps them grow and soak them. They say sometimes you need to pinch them and soak them, you know, and it makes them germinate faster. But let's be honest, I don't want them to grow up real fast because I still might have to keep these protected for a little while. So I'm kind of, you know, being iffy about it. So I'm just going to throw them. They got a little tiny dot on them. I don't know exactly where this camera is. Little dot. I think that's where I'm going to plant them down. But yeah, I got 6 of them here and I'm going to plant those. And I decided against my scarlet runner beans, because scarlet runner beans, most beans are kind of fussy. They don't like to be moved around a lot. So I decided against those. I will wait to do the scarlet runner beans, because I do have other pole beans that you can eat, you know. You can eat scarlet runner bean too if you get it early enough. I mean, I plant them solely. I might try them just for the heck of it, but solely I plant them, and for many years I planted them just for the hummingbirds and pollinators. A lot of these climbers I have are for the pollinators. I was just looking at a bee, speaking of pollinators. See, we got bees. I've seen swallowtail. I'm telling you, I'm seeing all the signs. So they're here. So there we go. New moon. Planting our climbers. And yeah, next one I'm gonna do this Love in a Puff. I love this plant. I'm gonna save some. I'm only gonna plant like 6 because I want to save some of the seeds so my sister can plant some. I think that she will have fun with them. She's got an older grandchild, so. And then my other sister, she has still baby grandkids, so I don't know. But definitely my older sister. And I got quite a, I mean, look how many seeds I got. These are the ones I chose. I still kept some of the puffs. These are the ones I chose to keep. I started off from an independent seller. I'm trying really hard for you guys to. See, I tried really hard to show you the Love in a Puff. See, there's a heart. And they're just really fun. And I started off, like I said, with an independent seller because I seen him on somebody's, they were doing a YouTube. And she showed me her trellis. And like I said, I love trellises. And I seen these beautiful flowers. I thought, what are those? I got to have them. And so I searched for them and I found somebody who sells them independently. And I got 10 seeds. And out of those 10 seeds, I saved all these. And they planted they were quite hardy. They really were. And I was quite pleased with them. I sat there and I took pictures of them. And, oh, make sure I have the right one here. Yeah, right. We don't like those kind of surprises. When you accidentally plant something, Like I said, it was really hardy. It's a big seed. So if you got older kids, we're talking kids that know better than putting stuff in their mouth and, being, eating things, and you get yourself a 5 to 10, whatever age kid, 5 to 10, roughly most kids have common sense at this age. And you give them, this is a pretty good size bead. Yeah, it's the size of a bead, but it's a pretty good size seed. They're not going to lose it easy. It's a good seed to start them off with. It's fun. It's a fun seed to have. And like I said, they get to watch it grow and get these little flowers, and it climbs, and it's got all these pretty little feelers or whatever they're called. And at the end, they actually get to watch it make a little green puff ball. They're really fun, and I absolutely love them. They're very, like I said, they're very actually quite pretty. So I'm going to put one of each in there. I might end up doing more, I don't know. Put those in Love in a Puff. Fun, beautiful stuff. I'm going to have to do, I like to take pictures, obviously. And I like to start from the very seed. Like I'll start this, I'll take a picture of the seed, and then I'll go through the whole stages of until it's got a puff ball. And I sat there and I took all those pictures, and that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just do a little video of that, a picture video and put it on here as a short or something. But they're beautiful, very elegant. The only word I can think of. I just keep trying to think of a word to use, and the only word I'm coming up with is elegant. They're very elegant. They're not showy. They're not showy at all. They're just a very insignificant, pretty little white flower. And I'm going to throw a couple more in, just because I do want some more, because I know exactly where I'm going to put them. As long as I save enough for my sister, and then we'll be good. Because the more that you grow, the more seeds you can get for next year, right? Yeah. Because like I said, they don't grow very, they're not very, like I said, they're just a very elegant, but sturdy and very hardy plants. I thought they were. For me to grow them, and let me tell you, I like plants that can kind of handle their own. I don't like to mess with plants like I don't like grafts. I will not mess with any kind of graft. If it's a graft of like a flower or a shrub or a tree, I don't like grafts. I don't like something I got to babysit and take care of. I want something I'm going to throw on the ground, pray that it rains enough to make it live. If not, I'm going to have to help it out. But at the same time, I want something that's hardy. I like hardy plants, and I thought these were pretty hardy. And so I got those, and I did find my morning glories. I don't have many, but I found them. See, they're the mixed colors. And I'm going to plant those probably against right there, I'm thinking. I only have like 2 or 3 of these, so I'll probably plant these. Yeah, I'll plant these next. But yeah, I told you there would be a part 2 to this. The wind is starting to pick up again. You guys, I am loving my new greenhouse, shade house, whatever you want to call it. I'm loving this. I have been waiting for this to get finished. I mean, look at this. You can see I'm already, look at all this. I mean, I'm already got so much, and I still got to harden off my plants. So I got to clean all this off and bring my plants out. But look at all this room I have. I just have so much room. Oh, this is water. It's not vinegar. It says vinegar, but it's not. It's water. I have public water. And so I don't like to use, that's another thing, I don't like to use public water with my seeds. So what I do is I just fill up my public water, these jugs, any kind of jug, like over here. I have some over here. I turn in this into, instead of doing another video about this, and what I do is I fill them up and then I let them sit for like 48 hours a week. And then I'll use them on my plants, because by that time it gets rid of all the chlorine, all the all the crap that the government puts in our water. Yeah, I said it. You know, and that's how I water them, that way. And yeah, but I love all this spacious room. I'm happy. My strawberries are looking good. Yeah, everybody's happy. But on that, happy good new moon.